Hey there, this is Dara Connolly, your fearless confidence coach. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to become a professional speaker. Let's do it. All right, let's jump right in because I want to give you tips so you can get started right now on building your business as a professional speaker. So how do we do this? Tip number one is a tip that a lot of people overlook because they just want to get out speaking and then they spend a few months applying to opportunities and they don't get selected and they hit their head against the wall. It's really because they didn't do this one step. And this first step is to define your what and your who. What is your message that you want to share and for whom is it for? Yeah, it's absolutely critical to do this. If you don't, you're going to be missing the big opportunities here because then you can get pulled. Let's say your what is that you speak to accountants who want to help small business owners, but then you notice that you're having a hard time getting gigs and somewhere along the way, somebody says, oh, I know, I have a friend at a college that's interested in somebody coming in and doing a presentation on how to file your taxes. Can you do it? And it's in your genre, it's in your area of expertise, but it's not your direct lane. So you're so desperate for the gig that you say, yeah, I could do it. And before you know it, you're going down the path of speaking at colleges, and that's fine. But if that wasn't your natural path that you originally set out for to work with entrepreneurs, now you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself. So take the time to define what it is that you help people with and who the audience is. More ungoogleable, if that's a word, the what is, the result is, the better. So if it's simply, I want to help accountants save money on their taxes, well, maybe we've heard that before, but can you go a little bit deeper on how to help accountants save an extra 25% on their small business in the next 6 months? I don't know. See if you can take it to the next level. Be very specific in the results you can provide, and also be specific on who the audience is that you're helping. You can't say I help everybody. You can't say I work with anyone or people or entrepreneurs. That's narrow, but we want to be even more narrow. Small business owners who are in the first 5 years of business. Small business owners who are acquiring to make over 100,000. Or women between the ages of 40 and 60. Or even better would be divorced women between the ages of 40 and 60. Narrow down your niche. So this way, when you're applying to be a professional speaker and you mention the topic you speak on and the audience you speak on, there'll be less competition because you went into a very specific lane. So notice the what, we come in a little bit more general. I help accountants save money. With the who is accountants in the first 5 years of their business save, first 5 years of their business who are new business owners, something like that. So be general with the what, specific with the who. Now the next step, once you know the who and write it down so you can see it and see it clearly, is to figure out where these people hang out. So you know if you're dealing with entrepreneurs that you can maybe start contacting Chamber of Commerce, small business organizations, small business associations, and ask if they hire speakers. If you want to speak to accountants or future accountants, you have to decide if this is colleges and universities, you can go to their accounting department. If you can look for conventions that they offer for accountants, that's who you would contact. Do you hire speakers? See, we cannot look for speaking engagements if we don't know where our people are. So spend a little bit of time defining who your audience is and think, where do they hang out? Maybe you speak to teachers who need help preventing bullying in the classroom. So you can find a conference, a convention, an association that is for teachers. There's lots of them. So once you have the who, you can begin to look for the where. Now, how do you look for the where? Well, maybe you're going to find them on Google and you start to research and you find a conference coming up and it's perfect. It's in your lane. You want to speak to teachers, you found an upcoming conference of teachers. Now, who do you apply to? You have to find on their website the meeting planner, the event organizer, the speaker coordinator, lots of different names for these people, but figure out who is hiring speakers and pitch to that person and say, I'm interested in your event. I'd love to give a presentation on blah, blah, blah. Do you hire speakers? It's important to ask that question because that's how you know that they will pay to bring you in. Most of these people, by the way, will list who the event planner is on their Google page, on their event page, and it'll even say, apply to speak here. So you know there's an opportunity for you to apply. Otherwise, search for them on Google or LinkedIn and see if you have a connection to one of these people. All right, now stay tuned because I'm going to drop a bonus tip. And before I do that, I want you to hit that subscribe button, smash it now so you can be notified when I publish new content. Be sure to like and comment on this video so I can find out your reaction to it. And then after the video, you're going to want to check out the link below for DaraConnollyCLUB. Join the club because there's a plethora of videos on how to become a professional speaker, everything you need to know behind the scenes. And I'm going to teach you to do that in the club. All right, let's get to the next tip because I want to make this very practical for you. So when we talk about where to find the contact person to reach out for and how to find their email, sometimes it's listed on the event page or the conference page and you can see it clearly and may even have a phone number. Bonus, but sometimes it's not. More often than not, it's not there. So how do you find out who the heck in the world to contact? Well, there's a great resource. In fact, if you go to the website right now called hunter.io, you will see this. Now, I have no affiliation with Hunterio. I'm not an affiliate for it in any way, but I know this is a useful tool. You can sign up for their membership programs. There's different pricing options. You can take a peek. You get 1 month for free. So sign up for 1 month for free and decide if this is a good fit for you. And then you can continue on with the monthly packages if you want. But what you do is you see here in this box, it lets you put in the company name. So let's say I want to speak at Johnson & Johnson, and I'm totally winging this. I haven't tried this, Johnson & Johnson. So you'll see it comes up. And I know that they use the email jnj.com. Now it's probably not gonna let me go too far because I don't have a Hunter.io subscription anymore. But what will happen is it'll give you the extension of their email so you know who to email. Okay, so what this tells me is that when you sign up for this program, it'll give you the way that people in that organization write their emails. It may say dconnolly@jnj.com. So this helps you because you found Mary Smith is the event planner for the conference you want to speak at, and you know that it would be msmith@jnj.com, and you can send her an email. It's kind of a sneaky way to get people's emails, but it works and it's valuable if you're new to the industry and you want to start getting paid to speak because you got to reach out to them somehow. They're not going to come calling you until you start getting in the circuit. So play around with it. See if you find the people you're looking for out there and then let me know in the comments because it's a great tool to use. And like I said, no harm in trying it for 1 month for free. No affiliation whatsoever. And then for an extra bonus, I want to give you an extra bonus today, if that's okay. When we think about, you send her the email, she writes back, sounds good, send me your collateral, send me your info, send me your media kit. Are you ready and prepared to send her all that? A lot of speakers blow these opportunities because they don't have the behind the scenes prepared. So if you need help developing your speaker contracts, your bios, your demos, your speaker reels, your intros, and your testimonials, etc. There's a lot here. You're going to want to reach out to me. You can contact me or go ahead and click the link below for DaraConnollyCLUB, where I walk you through how to develop all of this collateral that you need to be a professional speaker. People aren't going to pay you if you don't look professional. So don't miss it, don't blow it by not having these materials ready. So click the link now, and until then, I look forward to seeing you in another video. Now that you learned a little bit more about how to become a professional speaker, stay tuned to know how to speak on the phone professionally. See you soon.